I was able to find this old clip of Colonel Lawrence Wilkerson. He is the former chief of staff to the U.S. Secretary of State Colin Powell, and it's from 2021. And in it, he says that Israel will not last for another 20 years. This was back in 2021. So this is before everything, this is before October 7th, before a lot of Americans really waking up to the mainstream level. And he was stating this, which is pretty shocking. So take a listen to this short clip here and let's talk about it.
This is from Colette. Colonel Wilkerson, any thoughts on how our policy toward Israel does or does not benefit the United States?
Colette, another great question. Israel is probably a strategic liability of the first order for the United States. I'm hoping that getting rid of Netanyahu and at the same time getting rid of Kushner and Pompeo and Trump will alleviate the situation to the extent that we'll get a government in Israel, maybe, that will see how dangerous its future. I said the other day, Israel will not be a state in 20 years. It'll be gone. It certainly will not be a democracy. It'll be an apartheid state, and the world will just reject it, as they did
Crazy.
in
So
South Africa.
it will be a
But I'm now saying it probably won't be a state. It'll be gone. Go back and read the report of the Joint Chiefs of Staff when Truman was trying to decide.
Let's go ahead and just stop there for a bit. So, I mean, pretty shocking. Well, actually not shocking because it really does make absolute sense. It does make absolute sense. And this is what I'll say. And this is why now, really, I'm going to be honest. This is why now, and I'm saying this as, I was born in the United States. I'm an American. Ethnically, I'm Palestinian. And I have family over there. And, correct me if I'm wrong or tell me your thoughts if you have a different thought. But I actually think that now, because Israel is flailing so much, it's unsustainable. Nothing Israel is doing is sustainable at all. At all. Israel is a country of 7 million Israeli Jews, total population of 9 million, but more than 9 million. So about 2 million Palestinians living in Israel proper, Green Line Israel with Israeli citizenship. 3 million plus Palestinians in the occupied West Bank, about 2 million, a little bit less now because of the genocide in Gaza. Palestinians in Gaza. Cumulatively, there are combined about equal amount of Israelis to Palestinians. Actually, there's just a sliver more Palestinians, and give it 20 years, and then there will be more Palestinians because the Israeli population is going down. They're leaving. They're having less children, and the Palestinian population is outpacing them. And that's Israel's biggest fear. Now, today, we have Israel maintaining an apartheid in the occupied West Bank. They state Israel is not an apartheid state, while, leaving out the fact that Israel is conducting an apartheid outside of its Green Line borders. They love to leave that part out. And you can't maintain a population of that many people being such a small country and thinking you can afford it. You can't afford it. It's as if the United States, we have a population of 360 million. It's as if the United States was maintaining an occupation of 120 million people. It's like it just decided to take Mexico, a chunk of Mexico full of 120 million people, and spend every single year all of the military might on maintaining that apartheid, of maintaining that occupation on a third of its own population. Imagine how much money that would cost. It's unsustainable. You can't do it for a lifetime. You just simply can't. There's no way that Israel can last another 50 years maintaining this. It's impossible. So Israel recognizes that as well, which is why things could actually also end up very bad for Palestinians, because ultimately it's either apartheid or genocide and total annihilation of a people. Otherwise, what are you going to do with them? In Gaza, the land is really flat. So in Gaza, you can actually push them out. Actually, not too many people have seen a topographic map of Palestine. So let me go ahead and pull one up, because it's helpful to really see, so you can understand what's kind of going on in the region. So let me see here if I can find a good one for you guys. This is actually a pretty good one here. So let me go ahead and share my screen here so that way you guys can see this. This is Palestine. And what you're seeing here, and this is important to bring up because it directly addresses everything that Israel is up to. This is Palestine right over here. The West Bank is right here. So look at all these mountains here. This is all mountains and hills, and this is Gaza here, very, very flat. Gaza's very flat, very easy to push the Palestinians out of Gaza. It's easy to push them out because it's flat, which is what they've been doing. They've been flattening the place, and they've been pushing them. Now, what about the Palestinian villages that live here in the valleys between little hilltops and mountaintops? What about the Palestinians that live here? It's really hard to push people out when you have valleys over valleys over valleys and hilltops and everything, villages in crevices. settlements on the mountaintops. You can't. It's not easy. And the roads here, the roads are tiny. You have some highways, and then you have some off branch roads. It's not easy. It's not easy to do it in the exact same way. It's not easy to do it in the exact same way. So it can't be an overnight expulsion event, especially not for 3 million people. And Israel's not even trying to expel them right now in the exact same way you think of. The way Israel's going about it is Israel's actually pushing people into basically into Bantusans. They're pushing them into smaller and smaller areas. So all the Palestinians that are on the outskirts, they're going to try to push them to a town or to a bigger city, and they want to keep them basically cut off and more encircled in less land. That's their entire goal here. That's not sustainable. That's not sustainable for Israel. The Palestinian population is growing. It's not sustainable for anybody, and they think they can do this. And guess what? They're losing American support as well. They're losing American support as well. None of it is sustainable. And here is just the map of Palestine kind of broken down as well, so you can kind of see that a little bit better. So none of it is sustainable. But separate from that, the American support towards Israel is dwindling. It's flatlining. Especially now after October 7th, after the Iran war. Now more than ever, it's flatlining because people recognize how much of a liability Israel is. So now let me go back to the colonel here, and we could hear a little bit more about what he has to say. Let me go ahead. There we go, and take a listen.
Whether or not to recognize Israel in 1947-48 and what to do about U.S. policy. Completely no came from the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Based on the fact there were 400 some odd million Arabs and about at that time 3, maybe 4 million Israelis, and other things too. And God, how prescient that report was. Well, it's come true. They are a strategic liability now. The only
So, I mean, there you have it. It's a
strategic positive with regard to Israel is our relationship.
So there is our relationship.
That is to say, there are a lot of American Jews, and there are a lot of connections with Israel.
So, I mean, there you have it. And everything is correct. There is no benefit for the United States relationship with Israel. Actually, it's probably it is the biggest liability right now. It is the reason that the American empire is fracturing. It's directly related to Israel. I mean, look at the news. Look at what's happening every single day in this war with Iran. Not good for America at all. There's no reason we should have even been in it. And Israel's going to collapse in on itself the second that it loses American support. It's not how is it going to be sustained if it's not going to have not just the military backing, the financial backing, the vetoes that the UN, the United States brings forward, all of that gone. What is Israel? Israel's a project. The whole thing crumbles. It's like a house of cards. So hopefully we all witness it. I pray every day that before Israel falls, Mark Levin, Mike Huckabee, Laura Loomer, who else? Ted Cruz. I hope they're all alive. Every day I pray that they live another day. I want them to stay alive until Israel falls. From that point, whatever happens to them, it's in God's hands. But I would like them to witness that, and I want to see their reaction to it. That would be, to me, can't wait. Can't wait. Going to be a beautiful day. So anyways, guys, that's it for this video. If you found it interesting, I'd appreciate it if you click the subscribe button below and give it a thumbs up as well. It helps me reach more people like you. Also, I started my membership. So if you click the join button below and you join as a member, you get to see member-only videos from me that I do every single night. I'm going to be doing one later today as well. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys soon. Take care and have a great day. Bye.